Efficient is a word you could describe how Gujarat Titans won today's game against Delhi Capitals. After winning the toss, Shubman Gill opted to bowl first. Despite the heat and the humidity and the conditions not favouring bowling first, but they bowled perfectly, kept Delhi Capitals in control, and then completed the chase in an efficient fashion. But the highlight is, of course, Jos Buttler's 97. He fell 3-run short of an 8th IPL 100. Yeah. Indrajit, could you break down Jos Buttler's knock?
Yeah, Jos Buttler was Gujarat's marquee signing this season coming into the IPL. They spent a huge amount of money into buying him, and Jos Buttler has lived up to his expectations, the expectations that were set on him throughout the IPL. He got into the top 5 list of run getters this season, and while batting today, I couldn't find a single ball in which he actually struggled. He was middling everything that he was playing, and you could see he had some strategies against Vikraj Nigam, for an example. He hit 3 sixes straight down the ground. So he had strategies. Against Mitchell Starc, he went on to score 5 consecutive 4s. So you could see Buttler is batting properly. You can see, you can find that sense of security in his batting. And apart from him, of course, the other top 2 batters of their side have been in terrific form, and they are carrying the weight of the entire GT line.
Seems like GT has the best top 3 in the...
Definitely, that's not I think that's not even debatable the way they have played this season.
Yeah, speaking about the others, Shubman Gill got himself run out quite early in the chase. But then Sai Sudarshan continued with the way he is batting. So I was just checking the numbers. So since the start of IPL 2024, only Virat Kohli has scored more runs than Sai Sudarshan. And at a very similar average and strike rate. So that shows how consistent he has been, and
always goes under the radar somehow.
So I think this is finally going to be the year Sudarshan breaks, puts in about 600 run season or something. Today he scored 36, set the platform for Buttler. He played some terrific shots. Standout was a square drive he played, I think against Starc, brilliant square drive. So, but he fell for 36, and we all know Gujarat doesn't have that long a batting lineup, but that's where Rutherford came in. So going into the season, we were not completely sure who is going to be Gujarat Titans middle order enforcer, but they have trusted Rutherford to do it. He failed against Punjab Kings, but they have continued to trust him, continued to let him play that particular role in the middle order, and he delivered today.
They chose him over Glenn Phillips initially.
Correct. Yeah. So all of us were probably suggesting Glenn Phillips would be a better choice considering his fielding ability as well as his ability to bowl a couple of overs of off spin. But yeah, they stuck with Rutherford probably because he's also a left-handed option and he's a better 6-hitter than Glenn Phillips. Glenn Phillips has left the team with an injury now, so Rutherford is a standard option. They have Sun Shanaka now and then Tewatia. So since joining Gujarat Titans in the last mega auction, I think Tewatia has barely played long innings. He has always been there in the middle for Gujarat, just maybe for 10 balls or 5 balls.
Always prefer sending him.
Correct, yeah. Always towards the end of the innings. So he's being paid to do that very specific role, to come in and hit a boundary straight off in the last phase of the innings. And that's what he did today. Brilliant stuff. That too against Mitchell Starc, who bowled a terrific last over and a super over against Rajasthan Royals just a few days ago. So that ability to slog across the line against a bowler who bowls at that pace and that accuracy
with the angle,
and the angle is an incredible skill. You can't put a value on that kind of ability because it was again not too difficult. But the fact that Tewatia was able to score that 6 of the first ball of the last over when I think 9 runs were needed speaks a lot about his ability and his mental fortitude to go across the line against Starc, a bowler of the caliber of Starc.
Talking about again Delhi's bowling, Starc seemed to be off color throughout the innings today. He was not bowling the way he did in the last match. Apart from him, Kuldeep Yadav bowled well. Definitely, he was again on spot against Jos Buttler. Vikraj Nigam bowled well. A few overs, of course, Jos Buttler took him to cleaners in a few deliveries initially, but later in the later stages, he was right on money. Apart from that, Mukesh Kumar was not great. So the bowlers today for Delhi were highly inconsistent, and again the form of Akshar Patel, the bowler, is in question because he has been he has not bowled very well throughout the season.
There are certain standards you expected of Akshar Patel. That he has been delivering above and beyond what he should as a batter. Today also he chipped in with a decent 30 odd runs, but a lot of Delhi batters did. So I think that was something which went wrong with Delhi in the first innings.
Exactly, because none of their batters could capitalize on the starts they got. Like you could see 5 of their batters cross the 28 run mark, but none of them could cross 40. So there was a pattern, like everyone got a start, but none of them could finish off well because this was a batting track. You could clearly make that out. There was not much spin, there was not much help for the seam bowlers or the any kind of bowler, but you could see that the batters got a start for Delhi Capitals, but none of them went on to make a good total. Akshar Patel consumed many deliveries. Ideally, he shouldn't have, and if he did, he should have scored more than what he did. Apart from that, Stubbs again got a good start. KL, Karun, everyone got a good start, but they needed to put up at least 20 to 30 runs more than what they did.
Speaking about Akshar, it was a strategic choice from Gujarat to hide Sai Kishore away from Akshar, considering how good he is against left-arm spinners. So they kept Sai Kishore away from the bowling attack until the last over. So he bowled just 1 over today. So and he's one of the best spinners in the league.
And he bowled beautifully in the last over.
So he's a terrific record in the final over of T20. That is another thing. I think he has 5 wickets and has a bowling average of under 10. That's incredible for a spinner.
Wow.
But the pick of the bowler was Prasidh Krishna. He has continued to impress. He is currently sitting at top of the purple cap list. What he has done in this IPL is that he has backed the back of length. He is able to generate a lot of bounce from that length.
He gets the bounce is far more higher than any of the bowlers that play in the match.
And he has cracked how to bowl that off-cutter, of the slow ball, which is very deceptive.
With his accent.
And because of the height, it always bounces a little more than what you expect. So he took 4 wickets today. Nobody took more wickets than him today. So Prasidh's form is a great asset for Gujarat and has helped the team largely cover up for Rashid Khan's reduced impact. So today also he went
again. Rashid Khan was disappointed today again.
But again,
Ishant Sharma was good today. Ishant Sharma bowled really well. Despite the heat, you could see him struggling throughout the match, throughout the inning.
I mean, he's probably one person who was not happy with Shubman's decision to bowl first.
Definitely. And the other bowlers were struggling a bit as well. Prasidh, in fact, was struggling.
Akshar had a cramp.
Everyone was struggling. It was like some 42 degrees or something.
But they have braved all those conditions to put up another win that takes them to the top of the league. So that was the game. Now Rajasthan, also on Saturday, Rajasthan Royals face Lucknow Super Giants. So we'll also be doing a video analysis for that game also. So and we'll also be doing a lot of other stories. Please follow Sportstar to check up on that content.